Hey, what's up guys, Mashin here, come back with a brand new video for you guys. Today we got quite an important one. We're going to be talking about Stockholm 2021 unboxing numbers to help you realize if you should be investing into the next CSGO major Antwerp, which is coming up in less than a month away. We're probably going to get some stickers in just around 2 weeks time, which is very exciting. However, you really need to know all this information before that hits. So let's hop on into that one, but let's hear a quick word from our sponsor. The sponsor for today's video is SkinsMonkey. Now, if you don't know what SkinsMonkey is, it's one of the most fast and efficient ways to trade out your CSGO skins if you're just not feeling it right now. You can go ahead, hop on over there, claim an extra free $5 on your first trade if you've never used it before. Plus, if you want to deposit some real money, you can get an extra 25% on top of that to spend on the site. It took me less than 3 minutes to complete the entirety of the trade, and if you guys are looking to do so yourself, it'll be the first link down in the description, and enjoy the video. So I've made a couple videos talking about the Antwerp major, and it's really hard because we don't know what the stickers are going to look like, and that is going to play a major role in your decision to invest, and it is for mine as well. I mean, if we see some great looking stickers, I'm probably going to invest. However, if we see some below par stickers, it's going to be a tough decision if I'm really going to invest a significant amount or not, especially looking at the numbers we're going to be going over today. Now, I'm sure most of my audience really knows about this, but some may not. So RMR was the capsules released before Stockholm, and up until the point of RMR, every single capsule before that had been profitable, and this is mainly due to the fact that there is so many capsules bought today compared to there was in the past. You can see on this chart here, there was so few bought in the past compared to now, and that's partially the reason we're seeing so many prices go up compared to the prices now stay relatively low. Therefore, we saw a lot of people investing into RMR, and there's some estimates that almost 64 million were sold. It's very rough because it's all coming from the actual teams themselves. However, that's a very significant amount of capsules. Now, that 64 million number is very rough because some sources say it's more than that, some say it's less than that. We do know that Navi themselves made over $1 million from RMR, which is absolutely crazy. However, the thing about RMR is the capsules still to date are not profitable. There was a short time period after they were removed from being on sale, they were profitable. However, looking at it now, you can see they are obviously very, very sad compared to what their original price was. Now, when we start to transition over to Stockholm 2021, we're going to be looking at some numbers that are provided by the same guy that provided the Chinese unboxing numbers. These are going to be very important because it's someone I've mentioned in the past in a couple of my videos, I believe, and it's usually a pretty reputable source. However, it is, like always, on Reddit, and it's very rough to find the actual true value, so these are always estimations. However, it's usually pretty regarded as being a decent source. Now, when we're talking about sticker quality in CSGO, it makes a major difference. Obviously, we can see the price differences between Stockholm 2021 and RMR in 2020. Both of those had extremely popular capsules on the day of release. However, we can see now that there are clearly some pretty big differences in price. Now, hopping on into our Stockholm numbers here, you can see there is a significant amount of capsules unboxed. However, that's the big thing you got to notice about this chart, is that we really don't know how many were bought. However, based on what are unboxed at this point, we can reasonably assume there is a lot of them out there. First up here, starting with the two ones we'd really never seen before, the finalists and the champions autograph capsules. These ones are quite odd because usually we see autographs for every single player that entered the tournament. That's something I'd like to see in the future. Again, I don't know if this is the new normal. However, it's a bit disappointing, at least coming from me, that these people work so hard to get to the tournament and they don't even get rewarded with an autograph. Quite disappointing from my perspective. However, I don't really make the decisions for Valve. Other than that, there is obviously a significant amount of the sticker capsules unboxed, and we're not really going to be talking about the patch packs today. However, when we add up all of these Stockholm capsules, we come to a staggering 66.1 million capsules, roughly. I rounded a pretty significant amount here, but that's about 66 million capsules, or even if they were all bought at the sale, that is still a staggering amount of money. That's $16 million-ish, you know, 16.5 roughly, but I mean, that's a crazy amount of money just to be spent on capsules that have been unboxed up to this point. So it really begs the question of, if these Antwerp stickers don't work well, what's going to happen to the Antwerp prices of the capsules. We saw one bad example with RMR. RMR to this date is still sitting at over 20% below its actual value that people bought it for, provided there was no tax on the sale. So it's very polarizing what we're seeing so far with the capsules, at least these past two examples. We had one really good example in Stockholm 2021. I mean, we've got capsules that are almost 6 times in value, which is crazy. I think a lot of emphasis is going to be shifting away from the Legend sticker capsule and onto the other two in these upcoming majors. That's one thing I always noticed, was that the Legends usually had about 2.5 times higher quantity on the market. However, when we look at these unboxing numbers here, we can see that the Legends dominates in being opened. However, the other two are still significantly higher in price, begging the question if Legends is still going to be the dominating capsule to buy next time. We saw that every single team you want is in the Legends capsule, other than like Evil Geniuses. It was one of the best well-rounded capsules, and that's why everyone went for it. So moving forward next time, are we really going to see this capsule in the #1 position for investing? Because even though it was always the most popular, usually it came out roughly a little bit ahead. We saw it with RMR that it was leading the pack for most of the time here. However, it's going to be very interesting in my opinion to see where we go in the future from here. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again, obviously this is very dependent on the design. Stockholm 2021 was one of the best designs we've seen in a while, and some arguments can be made, and they are valid, that so many people were investing into it because of the design and not because they thought it was going to be an easy profit, which it ended up being. However, I think that there was definitely going to be so many more investors heading into Antwerp now because of all the factors we've talked about in the past. First up here, Stockholm 2021, insane prices. I mean, these are crazy prices for less than 6 months after the release of these things. That's absolutely crazy. Next up, we've got all the case hype that just is starting to die down a little bit now, but we've still got some pretty inflated prices on a couple of things, and that's going to play a major impact in people having extra money to invest into the major. And third, we've got no operation right now. The past 3 months, we've been hyping up this major, hoping that it's going to deliver on some pretty insane levels, because ever since Riptide ended, we haven't really had anything. We had the Dreams and Nightmares case, which was a major disappointment, but that's really all the brand new things we've had other than Riptide ending. So there's a lot of things leading into this major. I feel like Valve is leaning pretty heavily into this major, or else we would have saw another case right before this, but it seems like they're holding off in hopes that this major is going to bring in a massive amount of money, which I think it definitely will. However, the stickers are very important. But that is really all I have for today, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.